Broncos country, hold on to that energy because today we're diving headfirst into the story of our new safety, Talanoa Hufanga, and what he can bring to our Denver Broncos. We're going to talk about the injury that tried to hold this man back, but couldn't extinguish his fire, and how this signing might be the missing ingredient our defense needs to take flight all the way to the Super Bowl. So grab a cold one, adjust that orange and blue cap, and let's get into it. Look, Broncos country, when we talk about Hufanga, we're talking about a guy who's already proven he can ball. In 4 seasons with the San Francisco 49ers, he made it to 3 NFC championship games and even stepped onto the field at the Super Bowl. That's no small feat. The guy has experience, grit, and above all, the championship mindset we want to see rocking the orange and blue. But as every Broncos fan knows, the road to the top is never easy, and Hufanga has had his share of tough battles in recent years. Injuries, folks, the kind of villain nobody wants showing up in the locker room. Last season, Hufanga dealt with a nagging wrist injury that kept him sidelined for a while, and as if that wasn't enough, 2 years ago he tore his ACL, the dreaded injury every NFL player fears. 17 games missed over the past 2 seasons. 17, that's nearly an entire season gone. Just imagine the frustration, Broncos country. You're ready to make plays, ready to help your team win, and suddenly your body says, hold up, you're going to have to wait. But you know what separates the good from the great? The mindset? And Hufanga's got it in spades. He even opened up about it during OTAs, and what he said will give any true fan chills. Listen to this. Injuries are part of the game. Troy Polamalu always told me, the injury rate is 100% regardless. If you're going to step on the field, you've got to understand what comes with it. So every injury I suffer, I see as a test of who I am and how I fight through adversity. Man, that's straight-up talk from someone who refuses to quit. Troy Polamalu, a Steelers legend and one of the greatest safeties of all time, giving advice to our guy? That tells you the level of respect Hufanga commands in the league, and he's not just talking the talk, he brings that mindset onto the field. That's exactly what we need in Denver. Now he's got his sights set on overcoming obstacles and winning a title with the Broncos. I want to be there to help the guys get recognition and help the team win the biggest prize of all, which is becoming Super Bowl champions, he said. We've got to show up and work for that every single day. So let me ask you this, Broncos country. Who isn't hyped to see this defense flying high in 2025? Vance Joseph's defense already showed they mean business in 2024, locking it down, making opposing quarterbacks sweat bullets, and now adding Hufanga to the mix, things might just get even crazier. He's a versatile safety, someone who can cover the pass, lay the hit in the run game, and lead the secondary with that championship fire. He's not just a player, he's a tone setter, a guy who raises the level of everyone around him. Picture him lining up next to Pat Bowlen Trust, next to Justin Simmons. If he stays, we all know how the offseason goes, and making life hell for every offense that comes to town. But hey, let's be real. Broncos country, injuries are a legit concern. When you invest $39 million in a guy who's missed 17 games over 2 years, it's natural to have doubts. Can he stay healthy? Is that wrist 100%? Is his knee going to hold up through a full season after the ACL tear? Only time will tell. But here's what gives me hope. Hufanga is 25. 25. He's young, in his physical prime, and right now he's healthy and hungry for a fresh start with us. This is his moment to leave the injuries behind and become a key piece of our defense. So, what does he want? This guy isn't just here to check a box. He's after the biggest prize of all, and he made that very clear. Listen to what he said. I want to be out there helping the guys get recognition and help this team win the biggest prize of all, which is a Super Bowl. We have to go out there and strive to be that every single day. Man, that's music. To any Broncos fans' ears, he's talking about the Super Bowl, that Vince Lombardi trophy we haven't seen since 2015 when Payton Manning and Von Miller led us to glory. Hufanga's hungry, and that hunger is contagious. It's the kind of energy that makes an entire team play with more grit, more fire, more everything. Think about it with me, Broncos country. What makes a championship team? It's not just talent, right? We've had star-studded rosters that didn't get the job done. You need chemistry, you need leadership, you need that one guy who steps on the field and makes everyone believe it's possible. Hufanga is that kind of guy. He already said he wants to celebrate with the guys. Help the secondary make big plays, like a game-changing interception. Now picture this. It's the fourth quarter against the Chiefs, the score's tight, and Hufanga picks off Mahomes. The stadium erupts, fans chanting, "Broncos, Broncos!" That's what we're talking about. Let's get real now. What can Hufanga actually mean for our team? First, experience. 3 conference championships and a Super Bowl. That's no joke. He knows how to play under pressure, how to face the best of the best. That's gold for a team like ours, trying to climb back to the top of the AFC West, battling giants like the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. Second, emotion. If you've seen Hufanga on the field, you know he doesn't just go through the motions. He hits hard, covers the field with insane intensity and the kind that fires up any fan. Third, leadership. He's out here quoting Troy Polamalu's advice. He gets the game. He understands what it takes to win and will bring that mindset to our locker room. But Broncos country, we all know nothing comes easy in the NFL. Hufanga's got to prove he's 100% healthy and that he can be that game changer. Vance Joseph's defense is a well-oiled machine, but every machine needs new parts to keep running at the highest level. Hufanga might just be that part, but he'll need to show consistency. The good news? He's motivated. He's talking about lifting up his teammates, carrying the team on his back toward the Super Bowl. And let's be honest, when a guy speaks with that kind of passion, you believe him? So what do you think, Broncos country? Are you hyped to see Hufanga in orange and blue? Think he's the guy to take our defense to the next level? Or are you a little nervous because of the injury history? Drop a comment, I want to know what's on your mind. And hey, don't forget to picture it. Hufanga flying in for the tackle, picking off a pass and sending Mile High into a frenzy. This dude has everything it takes to be a monster on our defense, and I can't wait to see him in action. To wrap it up, Broncos country, let's remember what Hufanga said. We have to go out there and strive to be that every single day. That's the mindset. That's what's going to take us back to the playoffs, back to the Super Bowl. So let's rally behind our new safety. Let's hope he leaves the injuries in the past and proves he's worth every cent of that $39 million. Let's ride Broncos country. The road to the Lombardi starts now. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and share this with your crew. Until next time, go Broncos.